What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage, and in today's video we're going to be talking about why you're not able to buy a Challenger or Charger or other Dodge product at this time due to banks not taking the loans. Before we get into today's video, guys, I got to talk about the sponsors here at the channel, and that is Morgan & Morgan Attorneys at Law. If you're looking for a personal injury attorney, you will find none larger than Morgan & Morgan, handling over 20 million phone calls in 2023 alone. When you see these billboards all over the country that says size matters, they actually mean it. You can get started in 8 clicks or less by going to forthepeople.com/TK's Garage. Again, that is forthepeople.com/TK's Garage. And I appreciate them for allowing me to do what I do. Alright, guys, we're going to pull in here and park in a second so we can get directly into the video, but we can go ahead and get started. I mean, look, I've been getting a lot of emails lately. People that have Tier 1 credit, or what you would call low debt to income and over a 730 credit score. And it's not that they can't get a loan, it's the banks that are approving the loans from these dealers are the Santanders. They're not the subprime or the I have a 580 credit score lender. It's the 620 credit score lender. It's the Santanders, AmeriFinance, Credit Acceptance. Companies like that are taking these loans that would normally be going to the Wells Fargos, the Capital Ones, the USAAs, even the credit unions, the Penn Feds, the Navy Federals, the things like that. This has been going absolutely crazy. And I think people are starting to see it because not only, as you saw in the video we posted yesterday, not only are customers not able to get good interest rate loans, and good interest rate loans right now are like between 4.9 and 6.9%. That's insane. That's a good interest rate loan. I don't want to hear in the comment, well, they have 0%. Yes, manufacturers do with their manufacturing financing, do their things like Ford Credit. Yes, I know they have a 0% interest rate. We're not talking about that. Because here's the thing. Even those Tier 1 credit customers are not qualifying for the Ford Credit 0% interest rate. I know for a fact. I have Tier 1 credit. When I was trying to get everything situated on my Demon to go through USAA literally laughed. And it was just easier for me to just go that route before I had to go through PenFed and then had to add more cash on top because they won't even accept an MSRP note right now. I talked about this earlier with different banks doing this, and I just got done talking with somebody that works at Capital One. Now, Capital One doesn't do floor plans anymore. They did for a while. But I talked to somebody that worked there on the dealer side that is now working on the consumer side. And he said even on the consumer side, they are not doing MSRP loans on these $110,000 wide body red eye Challengers because they don't believe the value is there. And these are what the banks are doing, they are looking at 2019 and 2020 prices before Stellantis raised the MSRP. And I've said this multiple times. You guys remember I had the B5 Blue wide body red eye Challenger when the red eyes were first coming out for the Challenger. What was that, 2019? And that car was what? $102,000 with all the extra crap I put on it. And then promptly kept blowing coolant systems, and after 3 different coolant things blowing out on the car and the supercharger taking a shit, they bought it back for me. Chrysler Capital basically Chrysler, the manufacturer, you know, Dodge, FCA, bought that back for me. And I ended up working out a deal on the Green Monster, which you guys saw, and the TRX and the Ram Rebel. So I paid a little bit more money and acquired the 3 vehicles. The Green Monster completely max. I had max every effing thing you could put in the car, and that car was like $39,800. I'm gonna look up I have the window sticker, so I'm gonna pull the window sticker up so you guys can see it. But yeah, it was like $39,800 for the windows, is what that car was. That car now is still $50-something thousand. But as we're seeing, the prices on these cars are dropping. I saw Racer X do a video a couple weeks ago where they had an extra sublot full of friggin' Hemis. ScatPacks too. It's just, the dealers are learning a very hard lesson. Some of the smart ones, the ones that are corporate and things of that nature, are already learning that lesson and are making the necessary changes to get the hell out of that. But unfortunately, we're seeing now where customers actually want these cars, right? Dealers want to sell them. It's the dealers that are not smart enough to understand, let me cut my losses. Let me just get this thing off my damn floor plan. You know, if these dealers wised up and realized, hey, I could make, you know, I could still probably profit $250 or $300 off each one of these models and just get them out of here. Now I already know what the response is. They're not going to have any cars to sell until 2025, TK. Yeah, they do. They got Jeeps. They got Durangos. They're going to have to become a Durango dealership, basically, if you're going to push, because there's going to be Hemis out the ass in Durangos. And then they're going to have to be smart. They're going to have to go to the auction and go buy used Hemis, used Chargers, used Challengers, and run them through the lot. There's no excuse for this shit. Absolutely none for these dealers to be doing what they're doing now. But anyways, I wanted to bring this to your attention because I found it extremely interesting to see that customers that want these cars, they want to buy them now at the, you know, reduced rates, right? They can't. The banks are not writing the notes. And the ones that are, and shout out to the customers that have common sense, because a lot of you guys are going, what? 14%? I have a 700 quid. You're giving me a 14% interest rate? Get out of here. They're not doing it, which I think is smart. What do you guys think? I think it's insane that people can't buy ScatPacks or Hemis or Hellcats right now without paying subprime rates, even if you have good credit. I think it's insane. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Make sure to give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And as always, stay petty, my friends. Oh, and if you like the new camera, yeah, it was a massive investment. My dude, Butter the Insider, said that the videos have been looking a little extra crispy, and that's because we're shooting everything in 12K and crunching it down to 8 now. Fun times.